trunks.
13 really
Might
big
have
guys.
also covered up some spray, some tan that he lost. As we can see, this is a very big field in terms of competitors,
with
and this will
number
definitely be part
94,
of the,
Stanislav Balvin.
as we
Number
get everybody
95,
presented
Jonathan
up on stage.
Vogelberg
We're
from
going for
Sweden.
Stanislav Balvin from the Czech
From
Republic,
Germany,
Swede,
number
Vogelberg.
96, Jörg
Germans,
Kapfer.
of course, who always get a big
From
applause in
Sweden,
this.
number 97,
We're
Niro
beginning
della
to see quite a lot
Rua.
of people as well here
From
in
Netherlands, number
in the
98, Pascal
water spectators are
Chukwu.
coming, and they're very much
From Denmark, number
seeing these
99,
guys.
Rasmus Rasmussen. From Germany,
was
number
the Dane,
100, Sascha Zahlmann. From Netherlands, number 101, Jimmy van der Heijden. From Greece, 102, Argyrios Koukidis. From Germany,
competitor,
103, Christian Heyer.
Here, a loaded cup first, number 104.
104, Karim Ali from Egypt.
Karim Ali
From Germany,
Egypt, who has a
number
special
105, Peter Berg. And from Luxembourg, number 160, Amil Malanda.
And here from Luxembourg, Amil Malanda. We can definitely see this is also a very, very
Our
strong
lineup, Prejudging Loaded Cup 2016.
So number 100, Sascha Salman. He looks up there. Those thighs are extremely
You
competitive.
see him here in the middle of the screen in the white trunks.
Yeah, and he knows he's good.
He knows he's good, and good for him. So this is once again probably a situation where they'll do the mandatory turns and then we'll switch them around and do it again, because there's a lot of, as you can see here, we're doing it as well. There's a lot of covering a lot of the stage, and this once again, as those of you who were here yesterday know that this is a very big stage, and even then they're covering a lot of ground. And of course, when you are as wide as they are, you can't fit as many people on stage.
Every judge.
You can see number 100 here. He's confident. He's just posing all the time, even though he's not been asked to.
Exactly. This is a guy, he plays the crowd as well. He plays the judges. You can see the width of his
Bodybuilding, heavyweight.
here as he starts to pose.
Yeah,
He's right there in the middle of
the
the screen.
separation and those quads are just outstanding.
His thighs are big, and we were amazed that Pascal Chukwu, who is to your left at the moment in the red trunks, he still looks big, but compared to Zalman, he doesn't look nearly as dominant as he did in the Masters.
No, but he's still extremely good.
And he's still extremely good.
Yeah.
It's going to be very, very difficult to get this down to 6.
But it's so nice to see competitors with a lot of confidence up there, who are, as you say, playing the crowd and doing posing, they're not asking to.
Yes.
And putting on a show and not just competing in the competition.
Exactly, and this is again what Loaded Cup has tried to do. This is not just a competition, this is also a show. You can buy tickets, you can come in, there's an expo. The guys who are sitting, a lot of the guys who are sitting here are also in bodybuilding themselves.
Yeah.
And of course they appreciate a guy as well who has the confidence and who has the, who has the energy to say, I'm being judged right now, and I still have my biggest smile on, and I'm still posing, and I'm winking at the ladies, and whatever it is he's doing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Last
Now we are getting 4 at a time in and posing.
Thank you.
These guys were less than 100 kilos yesterday and are now up above in the 100 kilos. There's a mighty stomp there from our competitor to the left.
Yeah, one more thing you can do in order to draw attention to yourself. Not the most popular thing to do, but
thank you.
it's one of the things you see from time to time. He does that a lot.
He does that a lot. That's definitely a part of his aesthetic. Is you can see the judge here in the red shirt. making sure everything goes according to plan.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice. Perfect. Thank you for
I think that is our first competitor. Andreas was wearing glasses.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you. Please go back in time.
This was our first four in what is a group of, I believe, 13 men. We will have to cut half of these guys off.
Yeah.
And that's a very difficult task for the judges down here.
Yeah, extreme. Because these guys are all very good.
Double biceps, please.
Our favorite Salman here in the white trunks.
Yeah.
Two from your left. He's moving a bit. He's very much working the crowd. But there, and as well, we can see here the differences in how Salman is working, how he's drawing attention to himself, as opposed to how we just saw from the last group before, with the stomping and the feet and all this.
You can really see his condition in the side shot here, and his thighs, how they just separate all the way through.
You can see them there in the bottom of the screen. The thighs are very separated. And I'm sure we'll see it as well here if we get a look at his inner thigh as well.
The guy standing next to the guy on the right, Rasmus from Denmark, is a former Danish champion in the minus 100 kilo division, and he is known for having enormous legs. And that just puts things in perspective.
That puts things in perspective, and you can see as well the guy to the left of Salman. I do not know who is. His legs look almost undefined, and they are very, very big legs.
Yeah.
But next to Salman and next to Rasmussen, they are.
Yeah, you don't have to stand. You don't want to stand there.
That is not the place you want to stand, especially if.
And the guy on the far right is extremely good too.
If the legs are your weak point, you do not want to stand right there,
No.
being judged like that.
No.
And even though, of course, you're supposed to be judged individually, and it's very much. You're supposed to put on the blinds and say, okay, I'm looking at this guy and I'm looking at that guy. Of course, you can't help but compare.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
That's simply a human thing, and that, of course, will mean a lot as well. Here we see our competitor from the Masters division in the red trunk, all the way to your right, Pascal Chukwu. You can see him out there. He still look well, and of course you'll have to be in great shape for Pascal Chukwu. It's been no more maybe than 15-20 minutes since we saw him pose in the Masters 40, and to go out, change trunks, get tanned again, come in, and try to compete again in another prejudging, that must be really difficult.
Yeah, you have to be an experienced guy and know your limits to do something like that. And it's going to be even harder for him in the finals, where he's going to do 2 free routines and 2 posing rounds like this.
Especially, and when we see them here, and this also puts when we get to the men's 100+ division, we get a junior who can compete in both.
Yeah.
From Belgium, which will be also a very difficult task.
One thing about Pascal Chukwu here is you could see he's targeting all the other guys on stage.
Thank you.
And that might hurt him in some aspects, because sometimes you can get too dark so that it will hide some of your definition again. And I think that's what we're seeing from Pascal in some of the back poses, that his darkness simply overshadows some of the details in his back.
And that, of course, could be simply because it could be a tanning thing, simply because he has been already in his optimal tan, and it's not that easy to correct. So they might have said out back, we'll put on another layer and then hope for the best.
Yeah, and it can be difficult for guys who are naturally very dark.
Yes.
To find that balance.
Find the balance, because of course you're not only becoming darker with the tan, you're also becoming more glistening. You're shining a bit more, and you're really making things pop.
Yeah.
So it's not as though the naturally dark guys like Chukwu can just say, well, then I just go tan.
No, they have to tan.
They have to tan, and
97.
97, 98. That's Chukwu. 100. That's Salman.
105.
105 Peter Bears, we can hear he's very popular.
16.
And 116, the Luxembourgian Amiel Malanda. So that is our top 5. From the left, 97, Niro De La Rua from Sweden. From 98, as we talked about, Pascal Chukwu
And
from
it's
the
nice
Netherlands.
to see Pascal Chivku and Sasha side to side here.
And our favorite Sasha Salman here in the middle, number 100. Number 105, local favorite, Peter Bears. And 116 all the way to the right, Amiel Malanda from Luxembourg. These are our top 5, and what a top 5.
Yeah, this is an extremely good lineup.
This is a very good lineup, and this is top of the top.
And you can just see how they are all in amazing condition.
They are very conditioned here.
Big double bicep.
Once again, we will marvel at Salman's enormous legs,
Yeah.
at Chukwu's ability to come back here and be in the top 5 after having already been in the top 5 of the Masters 40.
As we talked about earlier, he's a master bodybuilder.
Yes.
He's plus 40 years old.
This is also a sport where a guy of Chukwu who is in the Masters division can still compete against some of the big names in the normal classes in the senior division.
Yeah, and he's right up there with the best guys in this division.
He is very much up there, yes. This is definitely also a final we will look forward to very much.
Yeah.
Later
Yeah, and
today.
I saw Pascal Chivku's free routine last year, and he nailed that. So I'm looking forward to see that again.
This is a guy with a lot of experience, who I'm sure we will see a free routine that he will just, it sits in the bag every time.
Yeah.
Thank you, please. So, take your time.
And as I said, this is our top 5. And our top 5 is a Swede, a Dutchman, a German, another German, and a Luxembourgian. Once again, a very international field here. And now we are once again in the hunt for what will be the final place in this afternoon's finals.
304.
It seems like this will be a battle between 4 men for the final place.
For very different.
Double biceps, please.
Definitely.
The two guys on the left, the guy on the left and the guy number 2 from the right, are a bit better in the leg department, and the two other guys maybe a bit better in the upper body department.
So as you can see in the burgundy red trunks and all the way to your left in the black.
Yeah.
And then those were the leg guys. We'll see that especially here. And then in the black trunks to your right. And then in the sparkling black trunks to the left of your screen are more upper body focused.
Yeah.
And this is, as we talked about again, we have a weight limit. You simply cannot just go and say, I'll have to put 4 kilos more on my legs. That simply doesn't work.
Yeah.
You have to find the symmetry somewhere, and you have to pick an area where your body is best and where you feel best.
Yeah. But still, I talked to Danish competitor Rasmus yesterday. He weighed in at 94.5 kilos, so he still has more than 5 kilos to put on in this division.
Very much so, and as we said, a lot of these guys are probably hitting the 99s yesterday.
Yeah.
As you can see, you can put 5 kilos more on that. Or actually, you could put 5 kilos more on yesterday, which means that you could put even more on what he's at now.
Yeah. And that would put him right at the top of this division.
Assuming, of course, you put it on the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
And this is again where we talk about symmetry, we talk about look, we talk about the aesthetics of it as well. That you simply just cannot add more muscle without a plan.
Yeah. This is one of the call-outs where you don't want to be, because the chance of being in the final, if you're in the last call-out here, is extremely small.
It is extremely small. This is the weakest part of, and as we get the close-ups, you will definitely be able to see this is the weakest part of the group.
Yeah,
and these
yeah.
is still in very, very, very good bodybuilders.
Yeah, especially the guy on the right here, number 102, especially in the leg department, looks really good.
This is our Greek competitor, Agirios Toukidis.
he's a bit wide around the waist, which you saw earlier. They marked down on too, so that might be the case.
That might be his downfall, our great competitor Kiedis. But still, as we see, the fact that these are the four quote-unquote weakest guys in the field says a lot about what type of competition this is. This is a very high level.
Yeah, because these are good competitors. They're not as conditioned as the guy we saw on the two first call-outs.
And that, of course, depending, of course, some of these guys, we of course will admit, are not in peak condition for this. They might have a goal a few weeks away, a few months away, that they really need to peak on. You talked to Rasmussen, who said that he was weighed in at 94. I don't know if he has something coming up where he has to be 99.
I don't think he's going to be 99, but he's going to compete 2 more times with the next month.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys might have the European Championship in 6 weeks from now as their main goal.
Yes. And this is, of course, also, as we said, bodybuilding is also a very mental thing. This is also a very good opportunity to see who you will compete against at these European Championships.
Yeah.
Because almost all of our competitors here are European, apart from the Egyptian Ali. So this is also where you go up and you think, okay, I have 6 weeks, and this guy looks enormous. What can I do in 6 weeks to get above him?
Yeah.
And here we see men's bodybuilding minus 100 kilos, and once again we see a fantastic. Somebody's posing for our cameras. Number 97, Miro de la Rua from Sweden. He seemed very interested in